Hello there.
Well, hello there, and welcome back to the D-COT disCast. I'm your host, Steve, and today is February 24th, 2023. Happy Friday, everybody. We are talking about the new villas at Disneyland Hotel, a TikTok video breaking out some no-no ideas, Rogers the Musical, Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser discounts, my top 10 food items at Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival, and more. The villas at Disneyland Hotel are currently under construction, and it will be the fourth tower at the hotel, just steps from the downtown Disney district. Disney recently shared that the villas will be opening in September this year, and we also got a first look at some of the rooms. The tower will be 12 stories tall, and the spaces will, quote, immerse you in discovering the creative storytelling process, bringing some of your favorite Disney stories to life like never before in a variety of themed accommodations, end quote. What sort of themes, you might be asking? Well, there will be a duo studio inspired by the Jungle Book. You can discover the bare necessities alongside Baloo and Mowgli in a newly imagined duo studio inspired by the Jungle Book. The Dreamy Deluxe Studios sleep up to 4 guests and are themed to the tales of Sleeping Beauty or The Princess and the Frog. If you're looking for even more space, you and the family can spread out in a 1 and 2 bedroom villa, sleeping up to 5 and 9 guests respectively. Check out the gorgeous rooms inspired by the vibrant colors of Fantasia or The Princess and the Frog. These villas include a washer and dryer, comfortable living area, plus a full-size kitchen equipped with all the cookware you need to bring the flavors of Tiana's cooking right into your own space. Now, if you got a big party, I'm talking about something like crazy, like a poker night or something, with a ton of people, you can go for the Grand Villa. So here we go, the Villa vacation with even more enchantment in this multi-level 3-bedroom Grand Villa, sleeping up to 12 guests. The magic and artistry of Disney is sprinkled throughout every space. The first floor has a full-size kitchen, a large dining area, and a double-sized fireplace connecting the living area to a private outdoor balcony. The first floor is also home to the primary suite inspired by Bambi. Disney Vacation Club members will get early access to cash rental reservations for the villas at Disneyland Hotel beginning on March 15th, but will not be able to book with points or purchase a contract for the property just yet. I think it's great that there's going to be another option for DVC at Disneyland. Currently, it's only the Grand Californian, and that is almost impossible for us to get. Michelle looks to see if there's any rooms available with our DVC points, and it's very difficult. It'll be great to have another option over at Disneyland for DVC members to stay at a resort. The rooms look nice, very contemporary. Like if I had to compare it to something, by the way, the Grand Villa looks absolutely insane. But it reminds me of the same style that you would get at Disney's Riviera Resort. Very contemporary, very clean, very modern. It's nice, but I also miss the places that have that character and whimsical feel of Disney. We're getting very bland right now and just getting like, where's the Disney touch? I think it's gone for good. It's sad. Alright, do you watch TikTok? Do you scroll endlessly day to day to get your fix of funny social media posts or sometimes interesting social media posts? But there can be times when stupid advice is thrown out there, like we talked about last time with altering shoes for the young kids to get on rides when they shouldn't because they're not tall enough. Well, this time around, TikTok is encouraging guests to improperly secure themselves on Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout at Disney California Adventure Resort. The trend encourages guests to improperly secure their seats in order to increase their airtime in the drop tower. Oh my gosh. Disneyland officials indicated that they've recently had some incidents of unsafe guest behavior on the ride. This prompted Disneyland officials to place new warnings, of course, at the ride. People ruin everything. According to the officials, those who do not properly follow safety protocols are going to be asked to leave the park. Heck yeah, and trespass them too. In order to properly follow the rules, riders must keep their seatbelts securely fastened and tight against their waists. And of course, if this happens, if you can do this in Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, you could do this at Tower of Terror as well. Please don't do this. Don't be dumb. Today in Disney history on February 24th, 2015. Kind of feels like forever ago if you think about it. Anyway, the 2014 animated feature Big Hero 6 was released on Blu-ray and DVD. Blu-ray and DVD. We don't even see that anymore. This was 8 years ago. 8 years ago. Released on Blu-ray and DVD. Nowadays, you would hear an announcement of Big Hero 6 released on streaming services Disney+. Rogers the Musical is coming to the Hyperion Theater at Disney California Adventure as a short one-act performance for a limited time this summer. The teaser video shows a woman dressed much like Peggy Carter heading into the Hyperion Theater with a playbill for Rogers the Musical. The show was first seen in the Disney Plus series Hawkeye, and I have to say, when we watched Hawkeye and I saw Rogers the Musical, we all looked at each other and said, this is a really good idea for a Broadway show. And finally, here we are. Disney's put something together, and we're going to see it at Disney California Adventure this summer. Disney announced that Walt Disney World annual pass holders will be able to enter parks without a park reservation after 2 p.m. starting April 18th. The original announcement reads, quote, Walt Disney World annual pass holders will be able to visit the theme parks after 2 p.m. without needing a park reservation, except on Saturdays and Sundays at Magic Kingdom Park. Pass blockout dates will continue to apply like they do today. While the theme park reservation system remains important to manage attendance in our parks, especially on busier days, we realize our pass holders enjoy more spontaneous visits, and this change will make that possible, end quote. Woohoo, thank you so much. Also, starting March 20th, guests purchasing Disney Genie Plus service will also receive digital downloads of their Disney PhotoPass attraction photos taken in the park on the day of their purchase at no additional charge. It should have been that way from the beginning. So now when you purchase your Genie Plus for $399 for the day, you get free digital photos. Yes! Keeping up with the downfall of Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser, cast members can get approximately 50% off a standard cabin on select Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser voyages from March through June. These voyages are about $2,490 for 2 adults, $2,670 for 2 adults and 1 child, and $2,960 for 3 adults and 1 child. The cast member or retiree must book and stay in the room. They can bring up to 3 guests in 1 cabin. They must present their company-issued ID at check-in and have the ID on them throughout the voyage. Okay. So what's there to say about this? What do I have to say about this? It's not looking good for Disney to start throwing in these discounts. It could only mean that they are struggling. A few discasts ago, I mentioned how Disney removed a dinner service from the package and started limiting cast member hours. Obviously, this was to save money. I asked why they didn't just drop the hefty price tag down a bit. Well, here we are, 50% off. Now, Michelle's a cast member, and even with the 50% off discount, it's still expensive. I was perusing Twitter and all the tweets about this, and I see a majority of people still say it's not worth it. And the people that have gone on it and experienced the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser said that it's a very awesome, immersive experience. The food is great. The cast members and the characters are phenomenal. Listen, it is Disney. They do put on a good show. I'm sure it's really awesome. But even at 50% off, I feel like, that's still a pretty big price. But hey, for those of you who can take advantage of this opportunity, let me know. Is this something that you're now like, hey, 50% off, let's go do it, fam? Or are you still kind of like, I'll pass? Disney released the menus for Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival that starts next week on March 1st. I took a look through the menu, and these are my top 10 picks. Number 10, at Epcot Farmer's Feast, which is located near Test Track, presented by Chevrolet, Early Bloom menu, which is available from March 1st through April 8th. It's the spice cake with cream cheese icing and candied pecans and parsnip, and it's a new offering. And doesn't that sound delicious? Number 9, Jardín de Fiestas in Mexico is the Quesadilla de Flor de Calabaza. It's a house-made masa tortillas with squash blossoms, bacon, onion, zucchini, and cheese. It is a new offering. It is also gluten and wheat friendly. Number 8, Pineapple Promenade near Port of Entry. A spicy hot dog with pineapple chutney and plantain chips. Of course, with a Dole Whip. Gotta get the Dole Whip, which is plant-based. Number 7, Brunch Cot near Test Track presented by Chevrolet. It's the Lox Benedict on everything focaccia with everything spiced cream cheese, shallots, crispy capers, and hollandaise. It's a new offering, and for a drink here, I'm going to get a Fruit Loops shake. I mean, doesn't that sound delicious? Number 6, Northern Bloom, which is in Canada. The beef tenderloin tips, mushroom bordelaise sauce, and whipped potatoes with garden vegetables with maple popcorn shake. A maple popcorn shake, I mean, it sounds like it's going to be super sweet, but also super delicious. Number 5, Magnolia Terrace at the American Adventure. Muffaletta panini with ham, salami, mortadella, provolone, and Swiss with an olive salad. This is also a new offering for 2023. Number 4, Bauermarkt Farmers Market in Germany. A toasted pretzel bread topped with Black Forest ham and melted Gruyere cheese. Number 3, Florida Fresh, which is near Disney Traders. A grilled street corn on the cob with savory garlic spread and spicy corn chips. This is a new offering and is also a plant-based food. Florida Strawberry Shortcake, oh, that sounds good for dessert, which is also a new offering, with a cucumber watermelon slushie. Now that sounds refreshing. Number 2, the Citrus Blossom in the Odyssey. Orange sesame tempura shrimp with orange chili sauce, a new offering, with an orange lemon smoothie and a souvenir orange bird sipper cup. And number 1, at the Honey Bistro, hosted by National Honey Board near Port of Entry. Here we go. Chicken and waffles, crispy honey brined chicken and honey sweet cornbread waffle with whipped honey butter and spicy honey. Come on. And I'm going to get that with a honey peach cobbler freeze with streusel. Oh my God. I think that's going to be the first one I'm going to get, especially because the Honey Bistro is, for me, it's right on the way into there, because I always go right when I go into the World Showcase. It's right there where the Starbucks used to be. Oh, that sounds so good. I want it right now. The Epcot Flower and Garden Festival starts next week on March 1st. I have a Epcot Park reservation, and I plan on going and enjoying my time, taking all the pictures, trying as much food as I can. Most likely I'm going to have to make some multiple trips, and that's okay. Do you plan on attending and visiting Epcot during the Flower and Garden Festival? Let us know in the comments. All right, folks, well, that's it for today's D-COT disCast. Thanks for joining us, and as always, thank you for listening. We hope you have a magical weekend and that you get to go outside and create some magic of your own, whether you're in Florida where it was almost 90 degrees today, or you're in Utah where you had a foot of snow. Create your magic and enjoy your weekend.
Thank you!
Today I leave you with a song from Disney's Hollywood Studios. I'm not going to tell you the name of the track or the attraction that it's from, but I welcome you to guess in the comments, and I look forward to seeing what your guesses are. Here we go.